What y'all up to today? So I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up in case I'm usually pretty consistent about making videos. So I want you to know that that will continue as soon as we're on a brief pause, under construction right now. Not that anybody gives a fuck about my life or what I'm doing, but I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment. So I have to tear all this stuff down, my charging station. Like, I don't own any of this furniture, but I own this stuff and my whole freaking drone collection needs to be moved. I'm not moving that far. When I moved in here, this was a brand spanking new apartment 2 years ago. And it wasn't very crowded or anything, but now, before there was a wall right there and it was all park, but now they have put up 20 of these buildings in my neighborhood with 25 apartments each, with 4 or 5 people living in each apartment. So there's probably, I don't know, 5,000 people living in this neighborhood, and it is just insanely freaking crowded. They only have one gate for us to go in and out. It is fucking nuts trying to get in and out of this place just to come home. They put facial recognition gates up. Nobody else has that stuff in this neighborhood. So I'm actually moving. Here, I can show you guys, because I'm not moving that far. I'm moving from here to that little neighborhood right over there, because that neighborhood only has 2 of those tall buildings and then 5 of the short buildings. This is a separate neighborhood here, and that's my neighborhood there, which means it is not crowded at all. Yeah, well, another big reason I'm moving, down there is 2 crappy ass shithole, what we call hole in the wall fly restaurants right underneath me. And the of course the soil vent hooks to those restaurants, so the stench of those fucking restaurants come up through my drains every time the wind blows, because it's a freaking open sewer. So the wind blows and the grate down there comes through their freaking rot restaurant. I've literally sat in my bathroom and watched cockroaches pop up out of my drain. They're not from fucking my apartment, I can tell you that much. So, also the matter of being on directly on the main street and having all the beeping horns every morning, every night, all day long, and all the screaming kids down. But anyway, another big reason that I'm moving out of here. Come on inside, dog. Let's close that door. The air conditioner's on. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're moving too. Yeah. Another big reason, big reason I'm out of here. There's cracks in the walls. Turn the light on so we can see them. There's cracks that go in these walls all the way around almost every room in this place. On every wall. There's one across up there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has already started fucking falling. All that shit on these walls is gonna fucking fall. The shit is falling in my fucking stuff and falling everywhere. And I'm not gonna put up with it. And I'm not gonna have a crew in here fucking ripping all this shit out and spackling and whatever and redoing it and making a huge mess while I fucking live here. The place is only a couple years old. Fuck that garbage. Shitty fucking Chinese construction. Door handles are falling off. I've already had to replace this fucking twice because it's shit. So I'm moving to a better class of apartment. So you guys just bear with me while we're under construction. The good news is I will have my own fucking room for all my drone shit, and my gym will be all in one room. So I'll have my very own wonderful fucking man cave to do all my man stuff in. So there's that. So just bear with me, guys. It's all coming. But the important part, the important stuff that you guys care about, you guys give a fuck about, that I told you was coming along, will be the my thoughts on this Success iFlight all-in-one board. I have it in a build right here, but I haven't had time to mess with it yet. So we'll get to that. I also have the other board I was telling you guys about, the Airbot HD7 in a build. So I'll give you my thoughts on that. I have the new Twin G iFlight mini stack with the ESC that I'm hoping is going to be. What I'm doing is I'm looking for a good go-to DJI board. I want to be able to plug the air unit in and out of the board so that if I'm doing stuff on the quad and need it plugged in, I can unplug it so the air unit isn't freaking sitting there toasting. You know what I'm saying? I want a good, reliable DJI plug and play board. And it can also do, I think though that these can't, but this one can also do analog. But I'm not flying analog anymore except for racing, and I'm not doing any racing, so I'm searching for the DJI stuff. So I'll let you guys know what I got going on with that. I also have the 8S build coming up, 8-inch 8S that I've been filming and working on little by little. Look at the size of those freaking motors, boy. So that is coming. Just let me get all this big ass props Jong sent me. Jong is the man. Anyway, let me get my shit together and we will get back to our regularly. I don't fucking fucking, my English ain't so good, you know what I'm saying? Peace. Absolute favorite features. The loudspeaker they added to yell at you where to park and where to walk and where not to walk and where you can put your scooter as you walk into your own gate. Yeah. Screaming at you all day long.